we are going to be doing Anim today. And the reason we're doing him is because I recently unlocked all the tiers of the Romulan reputation system for him, so I can go through and show you all of those missions, which I wasn't able to show you before. Sorry about the speaker, the computer being a bit loud. It's a hot day. Alright. And I've got all of these ones as well to show you. So I got a bunch to show you. So first, we'll go here. Teleport out. We'll transwarp to Deep Space Nine. I have to play with the sound mixes a bit. Audio. Overall volume. We recently had the Mirror Invasion event, and that allowed me to max out some of his areas. Up with our friends here, D Space 9. Zip, zip, zippity, zippity doo. Zip, zip, zippity, zippity doo. I'll be right back. And I'm back. And the game's still loading up to space time. Fuck me. Go up to operations. Sell a bunch of shit. Except that. That's a special weapon. Cleared up some room inside his alright. Now, what were we checking? What level is my Terran reputation at? It's only at level 1, but I think I've shown you all the Terran reputation ones, so let's do these ones. Temporal Defense Initiative.
After action report, November 28, 2154, Commander Narrator reporting. Today is a Terran holiday called Thanksgiving, and after today's events, I'm inclined to start celebrating it. Large, flightless bird and all. It started when the Nakul extracted Dr. Eric Soon from prison. It seems they wanted him to devise augmentations for them. One of our agents tried to recover Soon, but wound up getting captured. I led a strike team to a compound where the Nakul were holding Soon and our agent. One of them tried to shoot Soon during the engagement. I took the hit for him. Thankfully, my shield was up to the challenge. Ending the Soon line would have been disastrous. Starfleet would have lost its first android officer. I believe stopping that is something to be thankful for.
I'm gonna turn off the ambient sound. It's really freaking loud. Not completely off, but much lower.
After action report stardate 9528.1, Commander Narrator reporting. There are days where the duties of my chosen profession are almost too much to bear. My assignment took me to the 23rd century and my homeworld, Cardassia Prime. Posing as an agent of the Obsidian Order was repugnant, but it provided access to the resources I needed to succeed. A group of Nakul, working with local revolutionaries, was planning to detonate a photon bomb in the marketplace. I exposed their operation to the Order. Their response was predictably swift and final. Had the Nakul succeeded, they would have started a chain of events leading to the founding of a Cardassian democracy in 2313. They would have also claimed the life of a 5-year-old boy named Prokal Dukat. I have ensured the birth of Prokal's infamous son and preserved the timeline. I have done my duty, but take no pride in doing so. After action report stardate 55781.09, Commander Narrator reporting. If I never see Polaris 3 again, I shall die a happy woman. Duty took me to that miserable sandpit today. Nakul, posing as Remans, had come to recover the buried pieces of a Soon-type android, designation B4. We intercepted the Nakul and secured all of the android's components. They planned on programming B4 to cause a warp core breach on the Enterprise while it orbited Romulus. Thankfully, we stopped them. Unfortunately, we didn't stop them before they dug up the android components. As a result, my team and I had to bury them again so Picard and his people could find them. I may never get all the sand out of my combat armor. After action report, stardate 46853.5, Commander Narrator reporting. I just enjoyed an interesting visit to Terok Nor, or rather, Deep Space Nine. Our intel suggested that the Nakul were going to assassinate Cisco, and in a most unusual fashion, death by holosuite. I managed to gain access to the station's holosuite network, but I saw no signs of tampering or any scheduled appointments for Benjamin Cisco. Jake Cisco, on the other hand, was in a session. I hacked the suite and stopped a holographic baseball pitcher from throwing a 300-mile-an-hour fastball into Cisco the Younger's skull. I then tracked the assassin to a storage area. As I prepared to enter, the door opened, and a Taylor Garrett walked out. He tapped his nose and smiled as he passed. Inside, I found the corpse of the lone Nakul agent. As I said, an interesting visit.
Because you don't fuck with Garrick.
After action report, stardate 49427, Commander Narrator reporting. Death has tried to claim me in many ways. Today's attempt was particularly novel. Command sent me to deal with a plot to destroy the USS Voyager. The Nakul intended to program an automated Cardassian warship to attack Voyager once it came into range. They didn't plan on it considering them enemies, however. It killed the Nakul, and when I arrived, they tried to kill me too. It seems that this dreadnought had been reprogrammed with a vigorous dislike of Cardassians. I managed to escape, although leaving it there for Voyager to deal with was difficult. I greatly dislike being shot at, especially by an idiotic robot starship.
Which was part of the episode of Voyager called Dreadnought. Your efforts in upholding the temporal accords have been a tremendous help to the Temporal Defense Initiative. Your assistance has helped us protect our timeline from attempts to alter history as we know it. As a small token of our appreciation, we present you with an award for your efforts. Which is a whole bunch of swag. Let's see. Hey, stop that, Gene. Cat being a little punk. Punkity punk. Alright, now to New Romulus. That, of course, was the most recent addition to the reputation system, was that set of, missions, I guess you could call them. Lose 20 grand, but it'll get me in the alpha quadrant a little bit, the beta quadrant a bit faster, so I can fly to New Romulus from there. What did I need? foregone Tetrion discharge person. Not the most clean way to get to the beta quadrant, but it works nonetheless. I'll be able to get through all the new Romulus missions before I have to switch games, but if not, I'll just start them next week. I'll just start it up next week as well. Yeah, those dual pistols are actually really powerful, so I'm glad to get them. Can't talk apparently. Alright, she's got the full on guard set. Cool. No one wants to hear about that old Romulus. Everybody's into new Romulus. Ah, Dederadex. Beam to new Romulus. Stationary. Yeah, I'll take her with me. Yawn. I think we started new Romulus with this character, but I didn't have all of his levels unlocked at the time. What am I really gonna do with this character, because there is no real change between them. Oh, I guess I already did the main stuff of this area with him. So I must have already done like the actual main mission stuff. So let me just go do the submissions. Web access, which is in the those caves. Looks like I already did the secret codes with you guys too. But yeah, this is pretty much new Romulus. You go around, you do little missions. Occasionally you get something big. Nothing too crazy. The main mission, which I had already completed off screen, I guess, was activating all of the transporter pads. Ow. Ow. Just do the observing of the wildlife thing. I think you have to complete it to open up that area. See if I can get one more lane. Need 2 more to finish the mission. That should be enough plants to finish it off. Alright, let's see if I can go into the instance here. gonna change myself to these guns because they're more likely more powerful. Okay, let's go. Why isn't it letting me? I know it's in there. Something weird's going on. It's not letting me actually do the mission. I don't remember having done it. Well, let's try one of the other areas. Let's see, maybe if I switch my instance, change instance. I don't know why it's not letting me into the caves. Let me check online, see if I can find out what's going on here. Okay, I gotta find the person who gives overgrown caves. There we are. Now we can do it. Just had to remember where the guy was.
I'm very glad you could take time to assist us. We've been having some strange occurrences lately. Noises we can't identify are being heard deep in the caves, and our supplies keep disappearing. One of my scientists volunteered to investigate, and he hasn't returned. Would you be willing to look for him? Any scans you could take when you're in the caves would also be very helpful.
Yes, we'll look for him. What is this? A holographic door? Tholians. It's always Tholians. Thorians are flooding this area with low-level Theron particles. The The particles won't harm us in small doses, but it could be an attempt to trick our tricorders. I suggest we stay alert. Tholians seem to be gathering information about the Daewon ruins. They appear to be especially interested in the relationship between the Daewons and the Iconians. Tholians seem to be collecting extensive data about Daewon technology. They seem to be particularly interested in the artifacts that could be related to gateway technology. This plant has developed bioluminescence. It could be a way of attracting pollen-carrying insects or warning off hungry animals. That'll stop more from teleporting in. Captain and Tholians have several floor samples in quarantine. They may have been attempting small experiments to see if the planet can be made habitable for them without environmental tools. Of course, if the planet is habitable for Tholians, it's uninhabitable to humanoids. I'm detecting an unusual energy signature here. It's similar to the rifts on Nukara Prime, but more stable. We know the Tholians were trying to harness the rifts as a form of transportation to other dimensions. If I had to guess, I would say it would be a Tholian transporter. Wouldn't want to try it though. There's no telling where we'd end up. Napoleon codes look like they'll give us a tunnel directly into the main system. Logs accessing now. They work. Ready to view the logs. Update begins. Do you wish verbal debriefing? You are 2.3 minutes late with your update. Transmit your report and then proceed. The delay was unavoidable. We've located a source of artifacts, but there were complications. Romulan scientists have discovered my survey team. Has the intruder been neutralized? We're holding him for questioning. That planet holds technology of interest to us, and the Azure Nebula provide us a convenient access point. In subspace tunnels, we can send our ships to your location. Find technology, determine its origins. We do not want to repeat the situation on Nukara Prime. Understood. Romulans and the Allies may prove troublesome. They expanding the exploration of the ancient colony worlds and areas and stuff. We're interested. They are mammals, easily distracted. We will send a strike force to their space station. They'll draw the one known as Obasek and his allies away from your survey team. The Romulans are a threat to our operation. There is a possibility that they will discover or destroy the artifacts before we recover them. Eliminate the threat. Recover the artifacts. Ow! Son of a biscuit. Bean dip motherfucker. Ah, crap. Can I get back in? Ah! Forgot to submit the recording. Am I gonna have to wait another day for that mission to go through? Yep, I have to wait another day for it. Fuck! But you saw, that's the important part. I can submit it later. We'll go to the next one, which is Secrets of the Ancients. Primary, we need to go to the underground. Tholians are annoying to fight because they have all these abilities to just like throw radiation at you, which just goes right through your shields and it does massive health damage. And you saw him do that. He literally just did an attack that took my entire health bar in one shot. So, you know, I think latest findings might be for this one.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yeah, latest findings is before, right?
I'm grateful for all you've done for our colony. We wouldn't be as far along as we are without your assistance. That's why I wanted you here today, to hear for yourself some of what we found. Doctor?
What we found in our archaeological surveys is that the planet was populated long before our people arrived after the Sundering. We've discovered multiple ruins from that time period that correspond to the few historical records we still have. Most of our data from that era was lost with the homeworld.
And the sword?
I'm ready to confirm that the blade found at the battle site is the sword of the Raptor Star. We don't have a visual record of the sword, but the one we have matches written accounts, and a quantum analysis shows signs of masterwork. Something like this could have only been made by Saharian.
We were right to come here. The sword will become a symbol of our reborn civilization. You were saying there was an earlier culture. What do you know about them?
The oldest ruins we found are approximately 150,000 years old, but I suspect that there may be some even older, based on preliminary findings that are still being analyzed. These people were quite advanced. While the oldest ruins show a culture that was defined by its devotion to a series of deities, later they developed technology, art, even spaceflight. Roughly 150,000 years ago, however, there was some sort of worldwide seismic event. Every volcano on the planet erupted, presumably blocking out the sun. Ambient temperatures dropped dramatically. The radiation count spiked. We're still repairing that damage. The survivors of this cataclysm retreated to caves in the warmest areas of the planet, but they died out soon afterward.
And what caused this event?
We're still working on that. We have found a new site deep underground near an active volcano, but there are massive power spikes unrelated to the magma flow. If there is a source of the seismic instability, it should be there. We would have to send down a team to investigate, though, and it is quite dangerous. I wouldn't send anyone down without an environmental suit. I could go myself, but...
I'm not ready to authorize you to do that, Doctor. Our people have too few scientists left. You and your crew are better equipped and trained for something like this. I know I'm asking a great deal of you, but you have been instrumental in our progress so far. Finding this world, fighting Hakiv, stopping Neelachi. We wouldn't be here without you. We have a new future now, a new legacy for all of us. Are you willing to see it through to the end?
Yeah, I forgot latest findings came before. Big problem being that they don't put all of the missions in the log together for this world for whatever reason. Yeah, pop some points into this. Not points so much as marks. Now, we'll go to the underground feed area. Do that, and maybe we'll call it a day at that point. Who knows? Well, at least to call it a day for this, I should say. So I guess I could show you a couple of the new instances. Captain, these ruins are ancient by the markings. This area would have been built around the time of the Sunray, but lower levels appear to be much older. I recommend that we investigate deeper and learn more about the structure. We'll have to be careful though. There's no telling what could be found in here. The Sundering, of course, being when the Vulcans and Romulans split apart. And mentioning how well preserved the ruins are. High levels of toxic gases and extreme heat ahead, environmental suits will be required. Alright. Environmental suits. Unfortunately, environmental suits, which offer virtually no protection, also take up the armor slot, so if you have a set bonus, you lose out on the full set. Would be cool if I had the resources to buy on the full Tholian ground sets. I could have shown those off while I was in here. Because those actually do count as armor. Download Tholian research. Water! Hello, Ebony.
Damage detected.
As I said, we're basically going through the new Romulus mission chain. At least the parts of it I haven't already shown you guys. Damn, Tholians. Always squirting white shit all over the ground. Sir, Admiral, something went wrong with the power shutdown sequence. We appear to have initiated a cascading overload. I think I can deal with it remotely, but it will take some time. Until then, you'll have to shunt power between 4 relays as it increases. If you keep at least 2 relays functional, we'll be able to handle the power escalation. Okay. So basically, I gotta rely on my party members to just keep shooting dudes while I run between the shunts. Oh shit! Ah, crap. Didn't see that that was the one that was overloading. You actually get a little achievement for not letting any of them overload. Of course, like every other annoying gotta target, turn on, or shut off a device quest in this game, if you get hit, you get knocked out of the animation, so you stop doing the device activation thing. And of course, during the time that you're doing this, enemies are infinite. Because, yay for artificial difficulty! Captain, we've collected all the data down here we can. Now the Romulans can come in and get to work analyzing, doing exactly what is down here and how we can adapt it to their use. The power plant is massive. If it's safe to use, it could provide almost unlimited amounts of geothermal energy for the entire planet. We won't be able to use it right away, though, not as long as the Tholians are here. won't be safe until down. It won't be safe to have anyone down here. Are you ready to return to the surface? I'm reading you loud and clear, Admiral. Lead researcher Adrena and I preparing to make our way. Now we will be there soon.
I received your signal. Thank you for calling us down. I knew we could count on you.
Sir, I think I found some kind of log or recording.
Can you activate it?
I'm not sure. It has some iconography similar to artifacts found in the Isha Forest Cave. This symbol in particular looks... Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Machinery up to the gateway. I think they're trying to power the gateway.
How old are those recordings?
This can't be right. The first one seems to be 200,000 years old. The second one was recorded 50,000 years after that. And were those things Iconians?
We have a lot of research to do before any of those questions can be answered. This gate is clearly inoperable. Do you believe it could be reactivated?
With time, yes, I believe so. By the elements! Do you know what this means?
It means we have a chance to learn about one of the galaxy's most feared and ancient races. We couldn't have done any of this without you. As amazing as this discovery is, it pales in comparison for what you've done for our people. I could never fully or properly express my gratitude for everything you've accomplished since the attack on your colony. Because of you, we truly have a chance at starting a new life. You've helped secure our new home and given us a fighting chance at survival. There are no words that will ever fully express my gratitude. Information discovered from researching this gate will be shared with our allies. Some people would be opposed to the releasing of secrets such as these, but time and time again, you have proven that we can all work together for a brighter future and for a better Romulus. I thank you.
You have acted with great cunning and bravery, Admiral. Continue bringing all of our people closer to achieving the new Romulan Empire. Now that's kind of creepy. In order to probably recognize your hard work and excellent service, I have ordered a shipment of materials which will allow you to acquire some much-deserved new equipment. I look forward to your next report. I know you will be leading the way for all Romulans and Remans. And that means I now have enough money to finish this. Let's grab this. Can't quite finish that. Check over here. And that was that for the Romulan arc. At least the new Romulus World arc, I should say. I have to go through and submit that records because, of course, I screwed that up. Let's see, it's 2:30. Let's see what I want to do here. Already shown you all of the Dyson ones, so I don't need to show you that. Showing you all the in-game missions. I guess that means he's basically done. At least until new missions come out. Let's see. Beam to new Romulus command. Right. Let's do some tri-cobalts. Okay. so I have the 0-point energy thing. So all that's left to get is the beam. Alright. Guess I could use it on this and just try to get it up to max upgrade level. Great thing about my temporal agent that I completed most of the stuff with is they actually made it so all gear I get from the reputation system is actually better than it normally would be. So that's pretty cool. Hi. I think I've done everything I can really do with him for now. I'll be right back.